Alright, what's going on YouTube? Coming at you with a very quick Pick'ems video before the final stage of the playoffs. I want to preface by saying this major's been pretty sad. Um, oh, well, I was just about to make a point that I've always gotten the gold coin at least, but never mind. So this will make my second ever silver coin. This doesn't show all of the other Pick'ems that I've done. I've been watching and doing Pick'em since 2014, late 2014. I think I missed the major, so I guess my first Pick'em coin would have been in 2015. But alas, these are going to be my first two, or this will be my second ever silver coin, which sucks. But this major was kind of cooked. Let's be real. Nobody expected these results. Heroic. I put complexity in for the NA cope. Same with wildcard. I thought they'd actually been looking pretty good. I felt like Metasport had the potential to make it through just from when I had watched. Granted, it had been a while since I'd watched anything, but what I did see, I was pretty impressed with. And I put B8, and of course they 3-0'd. At least got Fluxo. That was something. Stage 2, completely atrocious. I feel like these two were I mean, you're not stupid for thinking Falcons and Heroic based on stage 1 would have gone through 3-0. And then for my 0-3s here, Pain, as a team, I really don't like them. I think the CS they play historically has been pretty underwhelming. In M80, I just thought they were going to be overwhelmed by the teams in this stage, but apparently not. They at least won one map. So, and then for my 3-1-3-2s, Bait, Phase, OG, 3D Max, Bet, Boom, and Furia. 3 out of 5. Pain slipped through Lin Vision, which I'm not even mad about. I'm glad they made it. Same with Tyloo in this stage. I actually picked them. Kind of I didn't really expect to get that one. But yeah, I wish they would have made it through to stage 3. Get to see some more G action. But I'm happy they made it through. Not mad about losing the point there, but 3-0s, man. VP, I just felt like has been so abysmal these last few months. And Legacy, same thing. I've not seen a good series that I was impressed with from them in months. But of course, they had to pick it up 3-0. Pain, I feel like they played better in this stage than they should have. And I'll make the same point for stage 3. I am so shocked that they made it through. This is actually the one, so I'm actually going to the major. Don't know if I'd mentioned that. My first ever event that I will have attended in person. And this is the one series that I really don't care about. It's kind of funny. I'm going to be driving from Missouri to Texas, about an 11 and a half hour drive. I can't check into my hotel until 3 o'clock, and the series, excuse me, starts at 1, so I'm going to see if either I can check in or if my little brother, Matt, can check in for us. He didn't get a ticket to the major. He's just going to hang out and do his own thing while I'm at the event. But I'm going to try and make as much of this series as I can, but I cannot be more happy that this is the series that I'm going to have to miss for hotel check-in, so not really too mad about that. But anyway, for my 3-0, Vitality Mouse, pretty stable picks. I feel like was going to go Spirit, but I did the Majors IM, and the way that I had predicted it, excuse me, I saw a matchup between Spirit and Mouse, and I thought Mouse would have had it. I really wasn't feeling too big on Spirit for the last couple of events. Not bad. I just feel like they had the potential to lose a map, and they did not. Instead, Vitality had their 30-0 streak destroyed. Mouse, I know they ended up making it through. Really, I'm not feeling too hot with them. And then 0-3, I put Legacy and Pain. Legacy did not make it. Pain somehow did. Legacy still managed to almost make it through, which kind of sucks. And that was a very close series too. I really thought from this first map that that Legacy was going to make it, and so I'm happy that they lost finally. I'd much rather see Mouse in the arena than Legacy. And then Spirit obviously made it, but not 3-0, or not, excuse me, not 3-1. Aurora, absolutely crumbled. Such a disaster class. I mean, they're group stage merchants, and they couldn't even do that this tournament, so deserved loss. And then Mongols, FaZe, Navi, I got those. And then I put in VP. See, I hate on them, and then they ended up making it through. So I gave them a little bit more credit. I thought they looked okay. And then what do you know? They got shafted in that last map. They're pretty close, actually. They didn't get shafted, but they didn't make it in the series that I 100% think they should have won. But I really think the confidence was way more on Pain's side in that series. And then I knew FaZe was going to make it. I almost put them 3-0. I'm glad that I didn't. Navi, they looked okay. Not super confident in how far that they're going to be able to make it. Mals, of course, they came back from 0-2. Mongols, I thought they were kind of a shoe-in. Vitality, which I still think is going to win the whole event. And I think the most surprising result so far is Fury making it 3-0 in Stage 3. I mean, it just seems crazy to me that they would have been able to pull it together and just look as good as they did. But anyway, let's make our final picks. First one I feel like is pretty easy. This one is the one that I've kind of been debating the most. I'm going to put FaZe because it doesn't matter. Best I can get is gold at this point, so who really cares? Although of course, I wouldn't be surprised if Mongols wins. However, when FaZe are locked in, and especially being on stage, the biggest question mark, as it has been through FaZe's entire major run, is simple. But I really feel like being back on the stage is going to bring that energy back, and he's going to shine. So, unironically, not just because I can't get Diamond, I would have put FaZe anyway. And then the next series, handily Vitality, no contest. And before Stage 3, I probably would have put Mals over Spirit, just based on their recent results. But I'm actually going to go Spirit. I think they looked phenomenal in the in their 3-0 run. Mals obviously did not. Good for them for coming back from 0-2. But still, I feel like the confidence is there with Spirit, and Mals are just not in their best shape. And then in the next series, I know Fury went 3-0, surprising, but I just feel like FaZe is gonna they're gonna come back over them on that series. I feel like they'll get the confidence. Smolodoy's second ever stage event, I believe, and this is a major, so a little bit different than Astana. So I feel like that pressure's probably going to hit a little bit harder, but we'll see. I think that'll be an entertaining series. And then this one's a pretty tough one too. I'm going to put Vitality because this is the dream final, in my opinion. To see FaZe win the major, I mean, that would just be historic, and to be able to see that live would be phenomenal. But even seeing Vitality win another one with their run this year, totally deserved, I think. So either way, I'm going to be pretty satisfied with the outcome. But again, this is kind of a content pick, or content picks at this point, considering that I can't even get a diamond coin. So gonna go with FaZe winning the major, although realistically, I think it's going to be Vitality. I didn't speak on this series too much, but I feel like it should be a pretty fun one to watch. Obviously, both teams, I think, #1 and #2 in the world, with Donk's form and just Spirit seem to be playing pretty well as a team. So this definitely should be a close series, but I'm rooting for Vitality. So yeah, guys, there we go. That is my picks. I've saved my my tokens. I spent one on. Let's see what series it was. Okay, yeah, this is the first FaZe series. I just wanted to to rip one open and see what I got, but I'm gonna save the other ones. It's just awesome that we're gonna get simple highlights on souvenirs, so had to save them. And the round 24 simple 1v4 to win the major is gonna be a 6 souvenir skin to have. So, but okay. For real, that's all I've got. I hope you all have enjoyed. Enjoy watching the major. I may do some content at the major. I highly doubt it. I don't really think I'll end up recording a whole lot, but I may post something. But anyway, hope you enjoyed and have a good day. Thanks.